What is up, guys? It's Prop the Props here, coming back at you with another Prize Picks and Sleeper this time video. We're gonna give some picks out. Make sure you use my code if you're not on Prize Pick or Sleeper, and you wanna join in. You wanna get on in on the fun. Here's my Prize Picks code. It's PR-ZF7 F3 IK. And then I am outside for a nice outside video, not live stream, since we do have nice weather. So if you have some background noise, I do apologize. And then here we also have my sleeper code. Use code RF-prop the props to go ahead and get a deposit match up to $100 on sleeper as well. You could use both of these codes, get a deposit match up to $200 between the two sites combined, $100 each. That's $200 in deposits, $400 in bonus bet, or $200 extra for $400 total, with $200 in bonus bets that you could use to get just free money. And then even right after that, if you wanted, you could, withdraw, get your money out, use my picks today to get you started on the action. Here we're going to start off by talking about Patrick Corbin. As you see, he's a 4-win, 8-loss guy with a 4.89 ERA. 12 appearances, only 54 Ks. Not the best. We're going to be playing this game in San Diego, California. Why do I want to talk about Patrick Corbin? Well, first off, we're going to look at his away games. He's 2-3 with a 5.4 ERA. Still not really good numbers on the year on the road. And, not only that, you take a look and we go to his whip, we go to his other advanced stats. If you don't know, whip is his walks and hits per innings pitched. Walks and hits per innings pitched. That's basically how many base runners are you allowing per inning. And he, for road games, is at 1.74 whip, almost 2 base runners an inning, with a 288 batting average allowed for his opponents. A 288 batting average is not good. That's a very high batting average, even higher than what this man is hitting, Fernando Tatis Jr., and he's who I really want to first talk about. 281 batting average on a 228 plate appearances, 15 homers, 35 RBIs, 12 stolen bases. He is looking really, really good this season, but, I mean, that's what we expect. It's Fernando Tatis. Anyone who knows baseball knows Fernando Tatis is a very, very good player. Going up against Patrick Corbin, he has a really, really good history. He's got a really good matchup, and so that's why I'm looking to target Fernando Tatis on his hitter fantasy or hits, runs, RBI. As we take a look, he's 0 for 8 in his last 8 at-bats. He does have a walk drawn in those 8 appearances, which is how he got that run. Before that, he was really, really hot. He had a 3-hit, a 1-hit, a 1-hit, a 1-hit, a 2-hit game before a 0-hit, but then another 3-1-2 2 hits. And we see this, and he's not a guy who typically goes hitless. The fact that he's gone hitless in the last 2 games tells me he's probably going to have a good game. Not only that, but they bumped his HRR, his hits, runs, RBIs, up from 1.5 yesterday to 2.5. They also increased his hitter fantasy score, I believe, from 8.5 or 7.5 to 9.5. So he's probably in line to have a very good game. Here we're going to take a look at Zach Greinke. This game is going to be played in Tampa Bay. Greinke a 1-win, 7-loss this season, 4.81 ERA. Eight games where he either got a win or a loss. He could have had more appearances, but only 58 strikeouts. A little bit better than we're seeing with guys like Corbin, but still not anything super impressive. And we know Kansas City has been struggling this year, so we're not targeting Greinke himself, but instead I'm going to be looking at Manuel Margot, 283, 3 homers, Harold Ramirez, 287 with 8 home runs, and Yandy Diaz, 309, 12 homers, and Randy Arozarena, who's a 298 with 14 homers. Here's their history. We see Yandy, 3 at-bats against Greinke with a 333. We got Randy Arozarena, 2 at-bats of 500 batting average, and we have Harold Ramirez, if you wanted to throw him in, if you have his line available, 9 at-bats and a 444 at-bat percentage. That's very, very good. These guys have good history. Some of them are a small history, like Randy Arozarena or Yandy Diaz, and I do realize that. But the reason why I'm taking a look at these guys is just simply because I'm not expecting Greinke to have a great game. He is also high on the ERA, high on the whip. So I'm looking at Tatis, 9.5 over on the fantasy score. They're expecting him to have a very good game. Yandy Diaz, his prop was around 7.5. It dropped down to 7 yesterday. Now it's back up to 7.5 for today. Randy Arozarena, I'd like to get at least 1 run. I think it's easily doable. Emmanuel Margot hitting that 388 against 389 against Greinke. We're going to take his over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs for our Flex Friday slip. You could put up to $20 on this. If you miss, you even get that $20 back today if we don't go at least 3 of 4. Make sure you do flex it so that you do get your flex payout, your money back if we don't hit this flip. But I really do like these odds on these guys. And when I say odds, I'm not talking about the plus minus. I'm just talking about, I think that these guys have a very good chance to get this done today. And normally we would wrap up this video here, but I actually do have one other cool thing that I want to start. I've not really ever seen anyone do this. It's the Sleeper 1 to 100 challenge. Now, I know this doesn't look like much. It's a 1.1 multiplier. You're like, why are you playing this? Well, it's going to be kind of like the ladder challenge. We're going to start day 1, do a 1 to 1.99x. And day 2, we'll do a 2 to 2.99x. And so on and so forth. And climb that figurative ladder. What's cool about this is we can start off with $5 on day 1, get 55 cents. We can keep rolling this into more. Day 2, you could do your $5.55, you'll get $11. And as we climb this figurative ladder, you don't even necessarily have to bet as much as you do in day 1 or day 2. With the sole reason being that Sleeper, they let you do $1 bets. So you don't have to go crazy with it. And as the odds get less likely for us to hit a slip, you can bet less and less. So that way, you're keeping a larger pot at the end of that so-called ladder, should we not hit it. So this is going to be a new thing we're trying out. It's called the Sleeper 1 to 100 challenge. I'm not seeing anyone else doing this on YouTube. Sorry, my partner's phone just went off. But the Sleeper 1 to 100 challenge, I don't think that anyone else is doing this, and I think it's going to be really cool. Let me know what you guys think of it down below in the comments. If you like it, we can bring it back if this doesn't hit. But tomorrow we'll be going to a 2 to 2.99x on the Sleeper 1 to 100 challenge. Once this does cash, Hassan Kim Patrick Bailey, both under to get home runs. So I hope that you do cash these picks. I wish you the best of luck, and thanks for watching. Peace out.